What's up, guys? This is Jimbo here from the Jimbo Slice YouTube channel. Today I got the M18 Fuel Sawzall for you here. Runs on their 18-volt red lithium line, model number 2720-20. This saw has, I think it's 3,000 strokes per minute at an 1.125" stroke length. Brushless motor, great runtime, great power. You have your trigger for variable speed on here. It's got a fully adjustable shoe. All you gotta do is unlock it, slide the shoe out, bring the shoe back in. Why do you want an adjustable shoe? It allows you to have better life on the blade, so you can utilize more parts of the blade. You have an LED light at the front when we get up close and personal. I'll show you that a little bit better. It also comes with a rafter hook like a lot of the fuel saws do. It features a lock button here so you can lock the tool when it's in the truck. And it's red, most importantly. As of right now, this is the top dog in the market. Makita's coming out with a brushless sawzall that's supposed to rival this. DeWalt doesn't have anything else yet. Rigid just has a brushed 4-pole permanent brush motor. I showed you that one. But we're going to get a little more in depth with this, and I'll show you that this thing is very hard to bog down, very hard to stop. A lot of good applications with this. This is a full-size saw though. This is not anything compact. So let's cut. So before we start cutting, I'll show you how you change the blade. Come around on this side. This is your release lever right here, and that'll unlock the quick connect. Very similar in any other Milwaukee saw. Usually they're up here, but they moved it back here on the grip. It's all rubber overmold. So what we're gonna do, you guys can see. I wanted to make sure you guys could see. I have a Milwaukee axe blade, and I'm just gonna cut through some 4x4 with it. Okay, so I have a Milwaukee axe blade. I'm going to cut through some 4x4 with it. You see, it just chews right through. And this is cedar. There are some holes and some metal in here too. We might be going through. So you can see this thing just, it rips, it really does. Let's get one more cut. So this thing is an absolute beast of a tool. Pardon the B for the guest appearance here. You're not really going to bog this thing down. I don't care what you throw at it, you're going to tear anything up. Let's move forward. Alright, so here I got a little piece of angle iron. I have another Milwaukee, I got a torch blade on here. I do run a lot of Diablos, but I'm not going to use Diablos for, I say those for the job. So important thing is I like to spray a little bit of lube. This is, I use WD-40's, what is it, dirt and dust resistant dry lube. It's good for blades and bits to help keep friction down. So I may stop partially through this cut to re-lube. You could also use various cutting oils and stuff like that too. So I'll show you this here. So you see, once you get your cut started, it chews right through that metal. I mean, it's just, here, let's do another cut. So the important thing, sometimes you got to start off a little slow. Your blade may bounce a little bit. to get your most stable spot to cut. Okay. And then it just flies right through that. So this thing has been used to cut big pieces of cast Diablo with their new carbide blades. They have a really cool video you guys should check out. They have a 12-inch carbide metal cutting blade. They usually cut like a 9-inch piece of cast iron pipe. So, and they actually use the Fuel Brushless Saw. So, which is something to say coming from Diablo Freud is owned by Bosch, and then they're using a Milwaukee saw. So, and then the other thing, I have some fresh fallen tree limbs. We can cut those too with the proper blade. All right, so I just have a small piece of lumber that fell from, not lumber, small limb that fell from my backyard. It's maple. So I'm going to adjust the shoe just a little bit. What I have here is I have a, I think it's a Milwaukee, an older Milwaukee. It's a pruning blade. It has a very more aggressive tooth pattern for cutting green lumber. So I do have the shoe extended out because I've used this blade before. So I'm going to show you how quick it flies through. Look at that. And I want you to know I'm barely pushing on the saw. I'm just letting the saw cut. Even if I push, I'll push. I vibrate the hell out of the bench, but it's not going to bother me. This thing just cuts effortlessly. So it doesn't matter how hard you push, this thing's going to push back on you. And it's going to tear through just about anything. Runtime is very good. For a Sawzall anyways. This is freshly charged, and well, we're down to 3. But I was pushing on it a little bit, going through that cedar. So you got to remember though, this is a very, I got a 5.0 on here as well. It's a very demanding tool on batteries, so you want a higher amp hour pack. Don't run it on your 2s. Run it on a 4 or 5 amp hour, even a 9 when the 9s come out. So that's about it for you. This is the Fuel Sawzall. Great tool. I love it. Use it quite a bit. This thing rips. So that's it. As always, thanks for watching me, guys. Check out Tools in Action. Check out the Tools in Action forum. Links are posted below as always. Engage, get on there. We got some great giveaways going on. Don't forget about my Klein multimeter giveaway. Get on the forum. You could post any how-to video, any tool related. So that's, I think, May 15th. You got to look on the thread on that. May 15th for the win of that. So thanks for watching.